Hey guys, so if you guys want to see how to do this cute look and get a little bit of a shaggy bang, stay tuned, watch this video, and here we go. So finding the right lighting is pretty sick in this room. But yeah, like I was saying, I just wanted to come on here and talk with you guys. So we're gonna talk about everything. Let's do a little girl talk or whatever while I do my makeup. And yeah, like let's just get into it. So you guys know I like to do my brows first. So let's just talk about dating in New York. So I feel like, yeah, I know I'm from New York. For the people who know me already, dating in New York is very much so funny. I don't know. Like, I've been single for going on like 2-3 years now. You know, you had a couple serious people in between, like not even serious people, kind of like situations, I guess. Couple of situations or whatever in between, but nothing to really like give you full-blown relationship. Like, and I think, to me personally, I've always put expectations on people, and I'm learning that now as I go to therapy and, you know, do all of that. I'm learning that expectations really can be a killer. Like, expectations, when you put expectations on people, it can really be such a mood killer, because if they don't fit to your standards, or if they don't fit to what you kind of have in your mind, it's like it's never gonna work, when really you're passing up on a really good person who may not just fit those standards. They're not perfect, but technically they're willing to make you happy, right? Like that makes valid sense. So I'm learning that, and it's not even about settling, it's more so just understanding that not everyone is perfect, not everyone's gonna fit that expectation, and so it just takes time. But one thing I do know is dating nowadays, and maybe this could just be in New York or it could just be in any state, I don't really know, but I know it's been like, you feel good the first few weeks and then it turns to shit. So I don't know, like I'm learning to love and just be by myself. But see, that's the scary part, because the more you be by yourself and the more you love being by yourself, you're really going to be by yourself, right? So I'm turning 28, and I'm not saying the clock is ticking, because to be honest, you can be a 50 and be a single woman and still be living your best life. So don't let nobody tell you that age or that the clock is ticking, because it's not fucking ticking. Like, you have all the time in the world. I just think that you can never not work on yourself so much, but when it's like, you know, you want that companionship, because reality is, even if we could sit here and say we don't want somebody, we want to be by ourselves, eventually you're gonna want somebody, and you're gonna wanna really want that companionship. Like, that's just reality. We were put on this earth to be with someone. Me, that's how I feel. You were put on this earth to kind of be with somebody and to, you know, really, really seriously fall in love. That's how I feel. That's like my little shit show in my head. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure all my single girls can understand, like, these streets is nasty. Like, you can really fall for somebody within, like, I want to say a month or so. Say y'all kicking in, y'all good, y'all happy, and then all of a sudden, here's the email. I'm coming to, not even an email, a DM. I'm coming to you as a woman, or I'm coming to you just to let you know, like, there's a baby on the way, or this is, you know, my man, or we're getting back together, or they're back with their ex that they said they were leaving or didn't want. So now we're back at square one, right? So it's very much so confusing nowadays. And it's like you gotta really know who's real and who's not, which makes it kind of hard because people will really show you a good heart in the beginning, and then oh, it's raining. People will show you a good heart in the beginning, and then yeah. So I completely understand what it's like. And I even was talking to my friend, like she was just like, I am so tired of dating. Like I don't understand what dating is anymore, because everyone is just used to the bare minimum. So because they're used to the bare minimum, they give that, because you can only give what you know. So if you're used to something, you can only give what you know. Like you can't give more than what you know. Like how can you do that? And then on top of that, it's like bare minimum. We like the bar is so low nowadays that people still can't reach the bare minimum. And I know that saying of, oh, if a guy really wants you, he will do whatever to get you and all that stuff. And I truly believe that. Like if someone wants you, they're going to want you. Like you're gonna be the one that he wants. He's gonna go after. There's not gonna be no ifs, ands, or buts. There's not gonna be no, oh, I'm just trying to figure myself out. There's none of that. Like he's just gonna want you and go after you. So I do believe that you can, when a person wants you, they're gonna go for you and you only. So don't accept less than that. I'm sorry, all of this, I'm busy, I'm this, that, and the third. Like I personally fully don't believe in that. Like, because if you want a person, you're gonna go get them. That's how I feel. So I just did my brows already, and I did my concealer on my eyes. I'm trying to figure out what palette I want to do today. I'm honestly not even sure, but I know like I said, I'm feeling kind of smoky. Oh yeah, so maybe I'm gonna use this palette. So this is a Morphe palette, the 39L Hit the Lights palette. This palette came out last year. I think it was last year. Yeah, it might have been last year, or the year before that. It might have been, but it's one of my favorite palettes. Because it's just so beautiful. And it kind of has like these holiday, it is a holiday palette, so it does have like those holiday colors in here. Let's see. So yeah. Yeah, what was I saying? I was rambling. So the crazy part about doing makeup is you can't find shit. So I'm gonna be using this baby, which is Makeup by Yolando. I don't know if it's gonna freaking focus, but this one is in the color I guess it's called foundation. I guess it's called foundation, but I'm gonna use that, even though I concealed my eyes already. But I'm gonna just put some primer on there. So this is gonna make the eyeshadow a little stickier and kind of crisp. That's how dating's been in New York. And then on top of that, these WYD texts. So everybody knows I post about it all the time. I hate the way you doing text. Here's why I hate it. And it's not to say you can't ask me what I'm doing. I just hate it because where's the conversation going after that? So it'll be what you doing. You tell them. Oh, okay. And that's it. So that's why I hate it. Like, that's why I be like, okay, you know, like what? Yeah, as I was saying, the WYD text, like that's the only reason why I hate them. Like when guys be like, oh, I know she not gonna like it, I be like, no, it's not that I don't like it. I just think that after what you're doing is like, there's no conversation. Once you hit me with the oh, okay, I'm just, what am I supposed to say? Like, yeah, you know, or I don't, like what am I supposed to say after that? So that's the only reason why I just don't like WYD text, because I feel like it's a conversation killer. Like it's a way to get out of the conversation. So that's the only reason why I personally don't like it. Now, if you were to say, how was your day? Or how was your day? Or maybe like, what are you into right now? Something like that. Then I could be like, you know, my day was great. Blah, 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 blah. Cha, 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 cha. And then hit you with the, oh, well, right now, this is what I'm doing. You know, this, I don't know. Like, just something other than WYD. Because y'all hit us with that every 5 minutes. Like, it really is a every 5-minute thing. Like, there has to be more than WYD. Has to be. That, to me, personally, is like a killer for me. Other than that, I really don't care. And I'm a sucker for great conversation, and the reason being is because I feel like great conversation shows a lot about a person. Like, it shows so much characteristics. Like, the fact that we can have a conversation about nothing or about whatever, even if we agree to disagree, it still shows so much character that you can have a great conversation with someone. Like, I think it's so sexy when a man can hold conversation longer than maybe 5 minutes. And I don't even like to talk that much, but longer than 5 minutes shows so much. Like yes, like we can talk, you know? Not on some, and I know some men feel the same way. Like, I know some men be like, dang, like, girls be boring, or they don't like to talk, or whatever the case may be. Like, I know there's guys who you know what I'm saying? Like, who really feel like there's some women who really don't have conversation. Like, it's always vice versa. I would never make a video where it's all about men, bashing men, all of that. Like, that's something that I don't do, because we're all human and we all go through the same thing. I'm just talking from my perspective on dating and just conversation nowadays in this generation. Like, it's just fucking weird. So that's just it, you know? But other than that, y'all can leave in the comments how dating been for y'all, because I really would like to know how dating been for y'all this year, especially during COVID. Like, how did y'all cope during COVID with dating? I think everyone fell in love. And I ain't gonna hold you, I had my cute little whatever during COVID, which actually was like super amazing. I personally did meet someone during COVID, and we vibed. Like, we clicked, we vibed, and it was just like super calming to know that there was someone else who kind of like understood me. So once the world opened back up, of course our regular lives went back, happened, and then there were just so many other things. But I would never regret meeting this person during COVID, because COVID was really a messed up time for like a lot of people. And honestly, like, we used each other, or people used people to cope during COVID. So if I hadn't met this person, I'm pretty sure I probably would have met someone else. But if I hadn't met this person, I probably COVID would have been a tough time. So I'm very grateful, very, very grateful that we did meet. So now I'm gonna be using, I'm not even showing you how the colors that I'm using, to be honest. So first I use this color, which is like that orange red color. I'm gonna be using this too, and of course I'm gonna hit boom boom with that black, and then use a little bit of silver, because I'm really, well, that's not silver, oh, it's silver right here, because I'm really feeling silvery today. And this can honestly be, even though we're like Halloweenish, it could be a holiday color too, a holiday look too. I don't know, I feel like with bangs your eyes have to pop a little bit more. But I'm just showing y'all how I do makeup, because now I'm not nervous anymore. Before, the first couple of videos I was a little nervous, but now I'm not. Now y'all just gonna see how I really do my face. Like, we ain't doing no simple nothing, we just gonna go in for it. So yeah, I'm just taking that red color and I'm just placing it right on the bottom here. But yeah, nowadays I'm just more focused on myself and my journey and where I'm going. And to be honest, I would love that companionship of feeling like, you know, a safe space. But I've realized that God wants what God wants, and I need to just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not rush anything, just let it go right now until he's ready for me to reach that pinnacle in my life of loving someone and getting to that point. I'm just gonna wait on his timing, because that's all I can do right now. And then I also manifest, so that's another thing too. Like, I do manifest a lot. Like, I believe in writing down how you want your partner to be, how you want your love to be, how you want those things to be. And it's called scripting. So scripting is something that I love to do for my life in general. If you guys know about manifestations and different things of that nature, it's called scripting. So it's almost like prayer, but well, it actually is prayer. But I script a lot, and I love scripting because it just creates this imaginary story in your mind that your life is how your life is going to be. So I've always done that. That is something I've always done, and a lot of times I look back and I'm like, oh shit, this is my life now. Like, this is crazy. So I also did it just with my partner, like how I want my partner to be, and those and things like that, and not expecting that, you know what I'm saying? Like, not expecting, not seeing a person right now, meeting a person that I would think is amazing and be like, oh, let me check you off the list. No, not like that. I write down where, like, oh, the relationship is full of love, this person is full of joy, this person is happy with themselves, they feel whole, you know, things like that. Like, kind of placing blessings over them. And I don't do it where it's like, oh, this person has to drive an Audi A600 or whatever, however y'all do that. Like, I don't do that. No, I'm not materialistic with it. I just post it. I just do it where it's like, this person treats me with love, this person is in love with himself, he knows his worth, he knows, you know, what he wants to be in life and where he wants to be in life. Like, those are the things that I do, and it's kind of like the blessings over a person. I don't really, like, I'm not materialistic with it, none of that, you know what I'm saying? You can do that, but like I said, we're human, so I just want the person to treat me good. I don't really care about anything else. I just want that person to be filled with love, and just like love me, like, for me, my craziness and all of that. Like, that's all I care about. I don't care about shit else. Like, reality is, I really don't care about nothing else. I just want a person to treat me right. That's it. And that's totally fine. Yeah, sorry guys for a client called. But yeah, so what I did was just add a little bit of black there. I'm about to do the silver because the silver is so pretty. I'm about to use the silver. Honestly, this palette is so bomb. I don't know why I stopped using it. I also stopped doing makeup with color too a lot of the times. Yeah, so alright, I don't know if this was silver or like an off greenish, but it's definitely reflecting something different. So we may not be going towards silver, we may be doing something else. But yeah, so scripting is something that I love to do with my life. It is important. Most of my life I've always scripted and never realized it. It's just writing down what you want, how you want it, when you want it by, you know. And then also, you know, manifestation doesn't work without the work, and I think that's what we fail to realize. Like, you can't, it's not a wish situation. It's not something you can sit here and be like, okay, well, I hope this happens and blah 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 blah. Like, no, you have to like physically really work for what you want. Like, that's just how it goes. So it's giving me, this is giving me a little bit of a green. I'm not really sure what's happening, but I do have this pigment called Lush from Yasmin. It's the Bratz, and it's so pretty. I hope you guys can see. I don't know, my camera's not really focusing today, so it wants to be a bitch. But I'm gonna put that on top because, like, you know what, I'm feeling very sparkly today, so yeah, that's pretty. And you know, getting into YouTube tutorials is something that I manifested as well, something that I put in my journal, because I typically am very shy. I don't really like to talk on camera. I could talk on the phone all day, but I honestly don't even like doing that. I could talk, but I can talk, but I just personally don't really like talking on the camera as much. So it's very nerve-wracking for me right now, but we're gonna get this shit done. So I guess it's not really silver, it's green. So yeah, let me do my liner and I will be right back. Alright, so I just popped my lashes on. I did my liner or whatever. I'm about to do my face right now. I'm not sure which foundation I should use. The last time I used the Milani one, I don't know if I want to use that right now. I'm hoping my tan kind of went away, because I really want to use my regular foundation. I do have NC50, which is actually really pretty, so I'm actually probably going to use that. I haven't used this MAC foundation in a long time, y'all. Like a really long time, because I feel like I have so many other foundations, so I don't see the point in using just one. But today I'm thinking about using it. And mind you, I'm doing a few TikToks in between these videos, so I'm doing a few TikToks in between, so the foundation is so long. So right now it's giving me like old me. But y'all know I use this concealer, the Juvia's Place one, all the time. I used to love concealers that were like 3 shades lighter than my actual complexion. Now I do like maybe 2. I used to love, I mean, like, the lighter the concealer, the better. That's how I used to be. Now I kind of like toned down a little bit, but I used to love me some light concealer. So I'm gonna just wait for that to dry a little. It's really raining outside. Like, it's a whole storm. So I'm gonna just blend this out real quick and bake. I'm gonna be using my Sacha Buttercup today. I've missed this powder. I've been using Air Spun, which is fine, but I love me a good Sacha Buttercup. And I do still bake, especially for me. Clients, not so much, but for me, I do it because I just like the finished look. Yeah, so as I was saying, scripting is something that you can do to manifest whatever you may want to manifest. It don't have to even be dating. It could be just your life in general, like something that you want. Morphe palette, you guys know this is in the color Deep Glam. Last time I said Deep Dark, but it's actually Deep Glam, and it has all of these beautiful colors in it. I like to use the contour and the bronzer because I just think they just fit so nicely on my skin. So first I like to use the contour. So this video was pretty much a full glam with random talk. That's what we're gonna name it. Full glam with random talks. Because that's exactly what it gave. It's a random talk. I don't like to contour my nose. Don't ask me why. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It depends on how I'm feeling. But today I don't really want to. Because today, honestly, I might do some highlight. I don't even do highlight like that anymore, guys. Like, remember before I used to stay with the highlight? Like, now I really be chilling on the highlight. Like, I don't know. I be chilling. I used to love like me a good highlight. Now I'm just like, it depends. So I just like to use a contour there, and then I take my big fluffy brush from Real Techniques and I take this bronzer. There's two types of bronzers in here. I like to go a little bit more of the red, and I just blend it all together. And then, yeah. So I'm gonna buff this out real quick, and then I'll be right back. This is giving what it's supposed to give. I'm actually in love with it right now. This is so pretty. I'm of course gonna do my little moles or whatever. This is super pretty, y'all. Yeah, I know I do my 3 little moles because I just think it's the sexiest thing on earth. So my lips have been super dry lately. But I've been trying to take care of them. I know it's the weather change, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, so gonna do that. This is the color London. It is so pretty. Y'all see that? Color London. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorites. It's actually a new color that I have. It smells so yummy. So it's actually like a pink. It's like hues of pink. I don't know if you guys can see, but hey, it's so beautiful. Hey. And all of our lip glosses are hydrating too, so it does have like coconut oil, you know, aloe oil in it, jojoba oil, so it gives like that nice soft look. I don't know, I'm feeling to kind of like put on a highlight, and I don't know why, but I will because we have it. So this is the golden color I'm gonna use here. I'm just gonna place it right there. Pretty. Hey. So now I gotta spray myself because you already know we can't go nowhere without no spray. Do my hair real quick and show y'all how it looks. Finish my TikTok because that is a must. Alright, so I did a thing the other day. You guys know I had this wig on, but I decided to cut a bang in it, honestly, because I've been seeing Aaliyah J with these bangs and they've been giving me all the life. So I decided to cut my bang. So right now it's like kind of funny. Sorry. So right now it's kind of funny because it's like already parted, but I honestly like it. It's giving what it's supposed to give, and I like it, and it fits with the makeup, even though it kind of covers the eyes a little bit, but you can still see that it's popping or whatever. So I really like it. So tell me if you like it. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching my video. Of course you already know I'm gonna do like a cute little outfit picture or something because that's just normally what I do. I'm gonna finish my TikTok because that's kind of hard to do too, but I'm gonna figure it out. And I have on, of course, Fashion Nova. It's giving what it's supposed to give. I really like this look. I'm so excited because it finally came out the way that I wanted to. and it's finally a video that came out the way that I wanted to, and it's not too hot, like I'm not sweating. It's actually really cool, and it's raining outside, so I'm actually really alright. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna try to drop this every Monday. I actually might drop this earlier than Monday. I don't know, it was me doing makeup and rambling, so I might drop this earlier than Monday. But I thank you guys for watching so much. Stay tuned for these more videos and vlogs, and yeah.